Hello, and welcome back. Had a quick little stream for the Monday. These Monday streams are becoming a bit more of the odds and ends than, you know, proper huge progress kind of deals. But still, it's things that needs to be done, and people likes to see it, so here we are. So where did we leave off last time? Oh yeah, we saved our server from a potential... there's a hair in my eye. That's no cool. Whew. It's hot today. A potential server breakdown. We almost died, averaging basically 1 frame. So we're gonna move on from that. So we are back to our regulars. Was averaging 90-ish frames today. And I was thinking, so let's see, magnet off, and let's use our TPs, that's why we have them. The mob farm up here. Store all levels, reclaim, so we have 3,000 levels. I've been debating whether or not I should turn this thing off or not. Because like string 3 million, bones 5 million, flesh almost 6. We even have 1.5 of the basalts. That's one of the latest thing we added. Same with blizz. Slime is in the 15 millions. So yeah, 2 million emeralds. So yeah, we are in a good spot. Spider Eyes 3.5, Blaze Rod 1.6. So yeah, we are a good spot for all the mob drop things. Shard. So this is also one of the latest. That's 45k. The Echo Charge from the... What's his face? The Warden? Yeah, we'll leave it be for now. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't hurt us. I'm loving this. And we also grabbed some extra blocks thingies. So I was about to redo this in the Twilight. That was my plan. And before I do that, so we have this. Let's put that right here. Let us make... Oh, I have a backpack in here. What is this? Why do I have a netherite backpack in here? Advanced void upgrade. Alright, and tier 4. Alright, then we don't have to make a backpack. We just need some more stacks. Tier 4, okay, we'll take these. How many can I fit? I usually think we do 3. Is that the most? That is the most. So that's 262,000 per thing. So we will go... Have I moved? No, I haven't. Let's go back to the Twilight Forest. And we're gonna... Let's start with the quick things. I want all of these blocks. To some extent, so let us just do... That should be fine. And we will go... Let me find a... This... Okay. Okay, can you just die, please? Thank you. And we'll go to this side. And we'll call it... It's okay. this is fine. So I'm gonna need all of this. And F9, that's gonna be good. And let's just select something on this side. This here is a good chunk. Yoinks. Like that. We need this bad boy. That was totally wrong. And we'll set this to extract first, because then we can enter this. This is the blank one, yes it is. So put that there. That goes up here. That is totally wrong. We'll put that there. Then we'll put this there and give it this and enter that. So all of these blocks, if we find it, we'll just chunk straight through into this. The rest will be stored in here, and we'll avoid whatever we don't need. And we're gonna need a lever, put that there, take this, grab this. So shift right click there, select first corner, that's gonna be our, let's get rid of this thing there, select second corner. Okay, then let me grab this. And second corner shall be that block. Boinks and start and map and chunk load. And chunk load this. And this is probably gonna go very fast. Is this the correct way? Void any. Match mod block. Void any. Why is it not voiding this? Oh, turn it on perhaps. We don't need any Minecrafty things from this. Or let's skip that. We can keep this. These blocks. That'll be fine. Yeah, this is pretty fast. Almost done already. And it's already pumping like dirt and stuff just straight through here, so this is good stuff. Twilight oak log. Alright. Just gotta check here. Okay, so this basically only goes one block down. That is good to know. So we'll note that for the next thing, because I kind of want to grab 2 of these. And what kind of irks me now is that when we loaded in, we were looking for Nagas, and there's 2 right next to us. But on the map we had, maybe I opened the map on wrong location, I don't know. That can do its thing. We can do some Minecrafty stuff probably from here while we wait. We did kill some witches the last time. Cool. I got some experience for tier 4 from this. Anything else? Oh, there it is. Anything else? We picked up, yeah, we picked up an ancient knight. I'm kind of looking a little bit forward to this stuff. Oh, did I not collect the Cinder Essence? I did not. So this is done. The star gonna require some stuff. Let's cook up some stuff in here, perhaps. Yeah. Let's see if we can't do something about these stuffs here. The 1 megabyte things. Eventually. What are we missing here? We're missing turtle eggs. Got it! We got the seeds for this, which is glorious. Let's make 8. Because while we are here, we might as well do some of this. So let's see. Prismarine crystals. Okay, that's enough. That's cool. So let's see here. Done, 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 done. Cool. Yes. Fletching table. We should have the technology. I agree. Okay, so all that is done. What are we missing here then? We're missing some of this stuff. Powered spawner. Okay, so that needs an automated crafting for that. I don't feel like that just now. Entity spawner. Bouncy. Okay, so that's actually a thing here. Okay, we'll add the baby back, jelly baby back ribs or whatever it's called. Solium spawner, this should be easy enough. Let's just add that also while we are here. Pressurized spawner, that's gonna be a biatch, but and a stabilized mob spawner, that's a regular spawner with one of these on it. And let's get rid of this for now. Just had, do I have what this takes? I think I do. We do. Okay, some more Solium seed base. We'll just toss that in here. And this bad boy is finished. Don't care about that. We'll keep. I'm more interested in keeping torches than 12 diamond ore. Yeah, screw it. We'll keep it. We don't need that. We don't need these. Don't need that. Screw that also. I will pump that into a what do you call it? A trash can eventually. What's the direction? Straight this way. Okay, cool. If you want blocks, you gotta go get the blocks you need. I almost forgot. Need to get closer. Gotta unload this in here chunk. Cool. Then we go this way. It's gonna be fine. Oh, I put that one away. Now, select first corner. And second corner. Oh, haven't we killed this one either? Okay, okay. Okay, that's the pillar, so this is the other corner. Got it. Call that the second one. It should be fine. So that can start. We can pack that away. Do I have a trash can? I can craft a trash can. I can do a pip. Let's grab this. We'll put that there. We'll grab this. We'll say export. We'll add that, and into this we'll add this. We'll add that. Roots. Let's add seeds also. It's basically stuff we don't want. Let's add this. We'll add, you don't care. We can delete that manually. Working fast, working fast. Not sure why I bothered, but what the hell. Okay, so this thing is done. We're just looking at that. Food and farming. Just gotta do some questing stuff. I'm not gonna bother going back to the overworld while we wait for this. Cook a book. All right. Give us a book. To the core. And that's going to be a cooking for blockades. Yes. And back. 2 views, 2 likes. I love it. Okay. And so I'm going to want this. At cooking. So we need a cooking table. Cool. Okay. Got it. We already have this. So 2 fridge. That's this one. Stack? Yes, they do. Kitchen counter. Is that's a corner. This is a kitchen counter. 2 of these. Very good. You need a heating unit. I saw that. And ice unit, I remember. Kitchen cabinet. All fun stuff. And an oven. Let's do glass. Black stained glass. Give me a couple. Because that way I can make this. And the last thing is a carve in a jar. We need this one first. No, we need this one. We need a milk jar. Vanilla ice cream, eh? Cool. You done yet? Almost. So we're gonna need a yoinking unit. Is there cows here? Probably not. Can I spot a cow? Yes. You're my cow of choice. And we need an anvil. This I know. Okay, cool. Stay there. Go in the hole. Be nice. There we go. Da -da -da -da. No? I'm missing something here? Milk bucket. Alright, 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 alright. Save, save, save. Save. Save all that. This, that, and that. Bucket of milk. Back. Oh, wasn't it done? Okay, well. If it wasn't done, then nobody has time to wait for it. Map again, then we go about this way. I know I've done this in basically every one of my final playthrough thingies, but I want this castle. Or the blocks from it. Because it's cool. So I'm gonna need another one of these. So let's say we take this chunk. Oh, that's the problem. I didn't chunk load the other chunk. Chunk load it. So then we can put that back. That's this one. So we will start inside of this chunk. This should be fine. But just to be sure, we'll go one off. Yeah. Okay, we'll call this our height. More heighter. I think that's how it's pronounced. Can't even do that correctly, can I? Faster, 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 faster. Getting there. Air blocks doesn't really matter. Okay, we forgot to shift right click the thing. I'm gonna need this one. This should be good. So this is the first corner. In second corner. Beautiful. Ouch. So let's see, we didn't need that one. So we'll take thorn leaves. Let's get rid of these for now. So we'll add these in here. And we're rocking. So where did it start? It Started over there, okay. So that should just run until it's finished, since this is chunk loaded. Let's just fly back to, yeah, over there and unload that chunk. It's nothing there, but you know how it is. You know how we do. Oh yeah, I didn't load it. So, back to the starter base. Cool. Alright, so next up is... Let's move this one all upwards a bit also. So over here we're gonna need a new, let's see, that's at extreme and reprocessor thingies. So you want some glasses. We want some block. No shift click, or am I just missing the shift? No. Okay. Now what have I done? When I click this, I put one back. What? Okay, there we go. What the hell? That was weird. Okay, so we're gonna need, let's see, we're gonna need a collector, an output port for sure, a power port, fluid injector, and I guess waste injector. Am I looking at radiculite? No, insanite. So we're putting rosinite and beniotite to get insanite. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna put it close to here. So we'll take, sure. So waste injector will be there. We will put our fluid injector there. We'll put our power tap. We'll put our output port like so. And that should be it, we think. No. Must contain a controller. Of course it does. That's obvious. Reprocessor controller. I love it when they have that functionality. So you're missing a crucial thing here, my dude. Okay, so I guess we'll just do this. So there is that. We'll have an export. Let's take 2 access cards. We'll click that. We'll give it this. Ross. That's what you're gonna put in here. How are we for channels? Only 208? 1? Yeah, only 208 we go. Let's just make sure we get the stuff we need in here. Cool. Another exporter. There. How many Benny I had? 34K. We're gonna have to do that. Just so we can lock that. Cool. One of these and we can hold 65K. That sounds like a lot since we only have 32K. That's no good. Oh, more people in chat. Welcome. But it's doing it. We really don't care how. How are we? Let's do a stream again. We have 53,000 buckets. What we basically need is more beniotite. That means we're gonna have to wait stuff. How much is this? 49. A gold is 32.8. We'll start with a gold. That way we'll not use all the beniotite we have. But we're not gonna like punk out before we need to. So we're importing Verderium. You make that. Of course you do, and you make the Verderium. Yes, you do. We need to check our tank, storage pyramid. Yeah, we good. How much could you fit? 500,000. Yeah, we good. We very good. Exit is over here. Before we exit, it is required. Flew a bit too much here. That I hold some of this. Then we have that. So yeah, food farming done. Cool. Extreme reactors. So that's gonna require this, yeah, plus that, right. Okay, so then we pop over here, or I can just do that here. So Ludicrite is liquid cyanide, so we need to liquefy cyanide, and then we use 2 plutonium with that to create this, and this is used in a reprocessor with magnetite. Okay, we lost the thing here. Wait, what? Ludicrite, let's start with that. So that needs a fluidizer in which we import cyanide. And that requires fluidizer glass. Fill. And we need a controller, of course. Thank you. Yeah, so we need, got it. So we need a output port that is given. And we need a solid injector, that's for the plutonium. And we need a fluid injector. And for now, I guess we'll just do this. Oh, and we need, of course, this thing. This bad boy is gonna require some power, yo. And we have a wasp visiting. That's just what I need. Right. Got it. Now that's the fluid. Put the fluid there. We'll just put that here. It's contain a single fluidizers, of course. There we go. I'm not thinking straight. So we're gonna export cyanide into here. We'll give it 2 for the funsies. How many is this now? This is 6. Still good. So the question is, are we gonna maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just add a fluid drawer. Let's say I put that here. I just got curious. Does Extreme Reactor have any of its own pipes? No. It doesn't, does it? It relies solely on other mods for that. That is fair. Hey, dog. Long time no see. How are you doing, my friend? How is life? Let's turn this bad boy on. On. Not on. So, configuration tool. We're gonna lock it for sure. We'll add it to the thing. And as I say, fancy seeing you here. I've seen you here in ages. Very long time. Bag is probably one of my absolute firsts, very early at least, in the subscriber list, that's for sure. Okay, so if we add a copper, it's 121 bucket. If we add a gold, it's 256. If I add a diamond, we have only 300. Okay, so let's add a netherite. That goes to 512. Another netherite, 8002. 32. 65. That should be enough. 65,000 buckets of this stuff. It must be. This is just gonna do its thing until this is full, then this is gonna get full, and it's just basically gonna stop. This one makes the verderium, I think. Yes, the green stuff. Okay, cool. So then, this was a reprocessor. That's what it was. That's what it was. All right. So how is this? This is 65K and you're inputting cyanide. All right. If we add one more, that's 500,000. That's a lot. We have 400,000 cyanides. Mana, mana. 500,000. 448, 449, 448, 448, 452, 449, 451. There's a slight increase. Just barely. Okay, let us do a quick little snippet of that number. And, well, if I keep it on my screen, it'll help. Let's see, we can close the Word. The notepad, it contains the important information, episode number, episode names, and all the important stuff. So slowly but surely increasing by 1 bucket per 3 seconds ish. Something. Right. So don't need that. Don't need that. This can wait. Press Y again and go back to @extreme and reprocessing. Oh, I'm better than I was last year. I've been ill a bit also. Away from work, but I'm back. Starting a new job, or a new position in my job next month. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to love that a lot. So that's going to be very cool. Other than that, yeah, life is pretty good right now. Let's see. Let's place a P there also, so we need an output port, that's for sure. And yeah. No, search. Yeah, I look better at least. But thank you. It's good to hear from you too. You've probably been busy because it's been a slight decrease in the taking a walk snaps. A little bit. So either busy, girlfriends, you know, they take some time. And yeah. getting the band back together. Yeah, that's very cool. It's important to stay busy at least, that's for sure. So let's see, we're gonna need, this is a reprocessor, so it's gonna require a fluid injector. That's where we're gonna pump in the cyanide. Gotta think here. And we're gonna have a waste injector where we're gonna pump in the plutonium. Cool. So if I remember correctly, this should work just fine. Or did that break it? No, that broke it. Okay, so good to know, Calisto, don't do that. There's nothing to say, but hey, we need a collector. Minecraft's gotta be one of the best games ever made. Ever. So we'll call that for this, and let's see, fluid injector can be there. And we said waste injector, that's got to be on the top. We've learned that. And then it's all glass, almost. Gotta knock that out. We need the output port. So. Well, in that case, we'll just put the output port. No, we'll put it here. Am I missing a glass now? I'm missing 3 glass. A boom! So that's done, and I just remember we gotta, I mean, can't leave it like this. That's not how we roll in this server. And that, my friend, is also gonna, let's do smart. We're gonna need some more of these bad boys. So let's see. Everything seems to be online. That is good. So we can add. How was this? Yes. Always a bit unsure when I do this, because if you like place it wrong, you break the cable, and that's no bueno. Where's my strem? Ah, there it is. Cool. Okay, so we need some exporters, like 2. And we need ultimate power cables. Bada bing. So export cyanide with 2 of these, please. Okay, wait a minute. We are having some issues here. Don't need those when you are connected directly. Cool. Boom. And this one with 2 of these should have plutonium ingots. Like a boom. We'll turn that one on. So that creates ludicrite. $32K is fine. 32K plus one of these is 262. Okay, so that's the kind of thing we need to go for. Yes. It's still a very large number. I would like it to be 131. I don't think we can manage that, or can we? Maybe we can. Let's see here. Yeah, 131. That's the number we want. That's good. And you are at 32K. That'll be fine. If you add one more, that'll be 262. That's not gonna be any good. Yeah, we'll start with that. 32K. And this is used in a reprocessor with magentite to make this. But then we need this, the magentite. Okay, so am I missing something? Combining radiculite ingots with rosinite in a reprocessor will create inanite ingots. That's fine. To make a few new ingots. So radiculite ingots is in a reprocessor with the ludicrite. But how did I make the magentite again? Okay, so I need to fluidize magentite ingot. or a magnetite block. Am I missing something? Because the magnetite dust does not have a thing. A bucket can be fluidized in there. Solid to fluid. Magnetite block or magnetite ingot. But how the hell do I get the ingot? Okay, we are missing something. No. Turbine coils. Okay, let's check. So at extreme. Okay, so let's see. For instance, plutonium. What's the uses for plutonium? Mixed with yellorium, we get deuterium. Okay, that's cool. So if I push liquid plutonium, I get magnetite as a reactant. Okay, let's see here. Cyanite. Can use ludicrite in there. Okay, rosinite. With this makes that. Aha! No. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Cyanite makes this. This with magnetite uses that, but where the fuck do we get? Okay, maybe it's a. Wait. Plutonium as a fuel. No. Mixing. I have a vague Okay, we need to go back to here. It's right there, magnetite. Used as fuel for your reactor and creates its own waste magnetite. If only we learn how to read. Well, we would do fine. So, we're gonna need some of this, some of that. And let's see. Solid access port. We then need 2. 1 input, 1 output. A forged energy tap. And a bit unsure. But let's grab some cut tough. This is cool. Just checking here. Let's make this silky though. Let's see here, regular stone. Like a boom boom boom. And Darium, we'll stick with that as our cooling thingy. Like that, and let's see, did we pick out a controller for this thing? We can do, let's just put the power tap there. We'll put the solid access port there. And what do we have on this one for fuel injection port? Let's see, reprocessor, because is that. So we have these. I'm gonna keep that tight on the top. And of course, we don't get anywhere without the controller, which I want on this side. Perfect. Dump, dump, dump. Dump arena. And let's do, let's say this. Just for a bit. So we have a floor. And suddenly everything is wrong. This is, after all, our floor height. Cool. Really? Are we good? We're there. We are. Cool. So. An exporter. We'll grab 2 accelerators. So let's see here. This is an inlet mode. You are an outlet mode. You will insert plutonium ingots at this speed. Smart. Well, we can actually go inside the wall here. And I'm stuck. Okay, I'm out. Sweet. Okay, so you have what you need. If I turn this one on, it will make for me 35k-ish, yeah. So we'll grab the B, we'll grab a plug, power input, okay, this is super slow. Still no waste. Let's see, time 1:30 only. All right, all right. All right, we'll check back with that in a bit. Let's get some frame stuff going. We're gonna need a bunch of these. Probably not this many though, but all right, we'll start with that. Well, axe, I suppose. Let's not. I don't want this to be dirt. So how far do we have to go to get to that level? Quite a bit, actually. But that's gonna be fine. Axe again. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Fine. As you say, whatever. I think that's what you say. So, yeah, well, shit. Well, not shit, but shit. Let's say, wow. That's no bueno. We'll have to do that from here. And we'll go... Let me do that just so I can free that up. And I'm gonna need some cut stuff again. Full stack. Oh yeah. Because that's gonna kind of have to be like our wall thingy, right? Yes. Something like that, and we will then, let's find frames again. Do we have, probably not. I have to find that out here somewhere. It's gonna be this, I think. No. It's gotta be this one. Really? And that only gives me one? Holy crap. But yes, that's the one. That means this one gotta be like so. And we can have this one. Absolutely not. Well, we can have this one there. That one here. And that basically means this one here, that one there. This one. Will be a wall to there. Great cut. cool. A shovel, I suppose. And gray, and we should have some of that. Would that be the same as this thing? No. Let's see here real quick. What other frames do we have that could be potentially slightly more useful? Or would that be this one perhaps? That could be. No? Maybe it doesn't exist. Cause it's gonna be a weird thing. I feel it. Okay. Oh, I had one of these, but that is correct on this side. But then having something with an even more obtuse thing. Damn it. So basically with this, but with a tight slope. No. Kind of works, but not quite. What is this then? I have this, don't I? No. No. Yeah, wrong angle. Okay, what would this be? This is weirdos. So it's basically this with a more tilt, which we don't have. So other than this, it's some of the corner pieces. So this is a framed inner corner. It's not an inner corner. We want is an outer corner, so wood. What would this do? Absolutely nothing. And what's a three-way corner? Nobody understood what that was supposed to be, I suppose. Okay, so that's the best we can do, apparently. Okay, do we then have a slab thing that looks a little bit better than this, but with a slight angle-ish? Frame slab slope corner, that's this one. Yeah, but that doesn't go there. So that would be lovely here. Alright, so this is the kind of the way it needs to be done. Shit. Oh well. We'll keep it, I guess. Can't do that. I mean, come on. Cool. Cool. Okay, what are you saying now? No depletion. What? Oh, it's right there, Magentite. Right, 8 buckets. Cool, 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 cool. Got it, got it. Let me grab one more of these little bad boys. We'll go alongside the wall and ultimate fluids. 76 gonna be enough. We'll find out. $32. What did we say on this bad boy? 65. We're not gonna need. They'll be fine. That is cool. And we will fill that in. That is totally wrong. We'll add this. And then we're basically filling this in. And let's see the cut stuff. We're gonna need some more frame stuff. So again, we're gonna just do the same thing. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Boop, boop, boop. Like that, and then this needs to find me a. Let's make some grass over there. Cool. Cool. Got. A brack. I need one brack. Cool. All right. Lovely. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay, so let's go in here and check Sia Knights. We are now at 447,299. So that's a decrease from 448 as before. That's good to know. This seems to be slightly on the increase. Benutite with rosinite creates insanite. Which is here, but it's not full. Oh, it's turned off. Oh, yeah. That's right. We kind of broke it. Almost forgot. And you are doing a thing, creating for us Ludicrite. Up until 32k. And this one is 32k. Alright, so we're just gonna let that run, I suppose. And guess we can remove these right now. Put that in there. So how many is this? 14. Four and four, of course. Alright, I'm starting to like this. What did we do for these? Then we use the cut brick wall thingies. Yes, okay, so let's get rid of this. Get back to the cut. And these guys. Framed glowstone. These are not the same, is it? Yes, they are. Okay, cool. And 1, 2. Okay, cool. So this is gray concrete and glowstone. So gray concrete. Wrong. So 30 of these glow. Okay, cool. This is a start. We'll leave that be for now. So we kind of know what we're doing. We have a decent little thing. Is this gonna have... We'll think about it. This, no. We'll just leave that be, I guess. So we'll put that away, that away, that away, that away. This, that. B, that goes here, that goes in there. Cool. So Magentite. 8.6 bucket. So it's doing its thing and its job. So an extra 35k power for us. Don't need it, but it'll be fine. So you're 63k, so you... Plutonium's... Is that increasing? Only one way to find out. 62,982. Store that, and let's get a new read on the cyanite just because. But yeah, it's definitely going down. 447 right now. So it's definitely going down, but we'll take a reading of those two numbers and we'll be back in a bit. First, we sleep. And then we need to press F1 because one thing we need was F1 again. Let's just get rid of this. Like that. Cool. Let's grab cut. bit of this, a bit of that, and a bit of this, because we then want to have this thing. Okay, cool. So we'll toss that out. And we kind of want to find an angle for this. I feel like we need that. Screenshot. I need some cool angles and stuff to add into my screenshot thing. Screenshot the tower. Remove the stuff we don't need, and we like add things we will like. I also like the pyramid, but since I haven't done the background for it yet, it kind of sucks. But if we put it like that, that'll give me something to work with. So we'll just snip and snap and do the things. And it's gonna be great. We're gonna build more around this one also, like passive stuff, like we're gonna do inside of this. How's my thing going, by the way? All right, I'll leave it a little above a quarter. So inputting 5.3 and still using only 1.6. So this is good. A lot of free drives. We're in a good spot, my dudes. What we're gonna need to do though is... yeah, that's gonna be a tough problem. Time. 2 and a bit. Yeah, I don't feel like any of that now. I think I feel more like some Valorant day. Not gonna stream that, but this is gonna be it from the Minecraft. Not too much done, but we got some things done. We basically finished Extreme Reactors. We just needs to let that run and process a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, deity fuel is halfway there. This is great. So that means we can deuterium also. I like it. I will need to find more grain to incorporate into this and that, but now that we went to the Twilight and yoinked some stuff, that'll be fine. Before we finish, let's just take a quick look at the Twilight quarry, I guess we will call it. Just to make sure that everything is running correctly. So that'll be straight up here to the right. Oh, and also I gotta remember on Wednesday we have a Valorant thing to do with Dark and Shakespeare. Shakespeare is the priority, Dark is invited, but I gotta kind of be strict a little bit strict with him so we don't invite a ton of Frenchmen. Is this like not keeping up? It should. Anyways, let's see where it's at. Okay, so just that. So it is a bit slow. Let's find some ultimate cables. Right. I don't get it. This one generates more. And this one is full. But this one can't accept it. Am I reading that right? Very strange. Well, just for funsies, let's make 2 more. Pipes. Just gonna make it super simple. We'll just add that to this side. Set that to extract. We'll grab this bad boy and fill these 2 in. There's no reason for these to generate power instead of dumping it into this. What am I missing? Oh. Weird stuff. This should basically be empty. Or that, oh, never mind. That could be just a visual glitch. Yeah, that's probably just a visual glitch. Not that it really matters, but um, 6 should be the right number. No. 20,000. I don't get it. These should be able to carry 1,000,000. Only 20,000. This should push so much more. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. It'll work, it'll do its thing. Let's double check. Loaded, yes. And it'll give me all the stuff I need from here and basically to bedrock. Alright, and I'm gonna check one thing real quick. We'll do it in the overworld. And we should be able to pop down here. We gotta decorate this hallway also. And make this too wide. Maybe a little bit taller so I can run down here without bumping my head. this will be fine. Okay, this is the lava place. Okay, so let's just take a spot over here. Yeah, because this is where we'll... Something, nobody really cares. There's the bedrock. Okay, let's just stay here and see what happens. That's like the end of the stuff for today. As long as we have our TP, we should be good. I'm a bit curious if we have the bedrock sickness or whatever you want to call it in here. While we wait, let's make some toast. As long as I don't move left and right, I think I should get it if it is a thing. Not sure if it is though. Well, would I be immune because of my boots? Shouldn't really matter. Okay, surrounded by bedrock. Let's give that a shot. I really don't know if this is a thing in here or not, but how much time do we give it? That's the question though. 2 minutes. That's all the thing we're gonna bother to do, and that's basically the amount of time anybody is gonna bother to wait. And 2 minutes gonna put us on exactly 2:30, so that'll be fine. Looks like it might be disabled. So approaching 30 seconds. No movement. Nope, still nothing. I'm very curious how far we're gonna be able to pull this world. Comparing with the... well, basically the frame rates. Might have to go pop down the render distance. I think we're at 32. 16 or 32, I can't quite remember. Alright, so 1 minute. Still nothing. 1 minute left. Boring as hell. Oh, the seconds are so slow when you wait for it. My God. Riley CS situation. What the fuck is that? What is the Riley CS situation? Something about transphobic bigots. I don't know. Time. 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, nothing. Nope, absolutely nothing. Alright, that's gonna be it for today, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. Bye now.